Well, we got a couple minutes left, David, before I let you go. You win the seat and you go to Washington. It's very possible that at some point in your term, there would be articles of impeachment that would come out of the House of Representatives and come to the Senate. How would you feel about that, first of all, the appropriateness of that? And what issues, what matters would you look at within the context of, say, an impeachment proceeding for Donald Trump?
So if there's grounds for impeachment, then I would definitely vote for impeachment on those issues. What I need to see is this investigation wrap up. I want to see the evidence. I don't want to jump on saying there's an investigation, basically, because we've seen the Republicans do the same thing. They did it to Hillary during her whole campaign, and before that even, with the Benghazi thing.
Sure.
We don't need another Benghazi thing to embarrass us, and that's what we're seeing right now. Everything in the news is Russia, 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 Russia. And we don't actually hear the issues that affect the people, like single-payer healthcare, like a living wage, all these things that actually affect people, tuition-free college and trade schools, so we can actually have a workforce that, has a good living and not a burden of debt. We don't hear about all these things because all we're talking about is Russia and impeachment. And at the end of the day, the likelihood of Trump being impeached before at least his first term is up, just based on time frames, is very unlikely. And what I always remind people is Trump might be the guy to hit the nuclear button, and that's the only difference between him and Pence. And Pence is worse in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. He's a theocrat. So he's going to come in, an experienced guy who's not off the cuff, back and forth, can't make up his mind. No, he knows exactly what he wants. He knows exactly how to get it. He's in the process. He's in that system. He knows what to do. So if we impeach Trump, who's a wild card, who may vote our way sometimes, and then we get Pence, then now we have a machine working against us. Mm-hmm. So we see that a little bit now, because Trump's basically just a puppet, and all the people behind him are actually pushing stuff forward, and he's just signing off on it because he's the president. So if we saw Pence get in, you'd see an iron grip around all of our rights, our civil rights, abortion rights, all of that would be squeezed. And we'd see that a lot more up front. So at the end of this argument, I would still say that if we had reason to impeach Trump, I would do it. But I just want to remind people that when we distract ourselves from this with this one issue from every other issue, that's another reason why Democrats may not do as well as they think they will in 2018. Yeah. Because if all we're talking about is Russia and impeachment, and people haven't seen impeachable offenses yet, just a lot of talk, they're not going to vote Democrat because of that. That's not a positive message, because that's not a message at all. We're not talking about the issues that matter.